Episode 2 New Acquaintances Canterlot Castle Inside the Throne Room. If you're not the only one, Rouge, how many more are there? Well, before I tell you anything, Longhorn, can you tell this freaky pony to let me go? I mean, I like it a little rough, but this is ridiculous. Release her, guards. She is a guest on our planet, and we need to show her mercy. Guard releases Rouge. Wow, you got a tight grip. As to answer your question, there are 8 of us that made the trip along with the Chaos Emeralds. 8, huh? So what are their names, and what do they look like? Well, Longhorn, please stop calling me that. My name is Princess Twilight Sparkle, but you can call me Twilight. Well, Twilight, if my guess is correct and Chaos Control worked as it should have, then the survivors of Mobius are Cheese the Chew, Cream the Bunny, Amy Rose Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, good old Slugger Knuckles the Echidna, Tails the Fox, myself, Rouge the Bat, and last but not least, Mobius's hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. But don't get your hopes up. You might have been able to catch me, but you will never catch Sonic. I guarantee he's the fastest thing on your planet now.
No way, lady! I am and will always be the fastest pony on this planet.
I will definitely agree to that. Rainbow Dash is amazing.
I'm glad you still find something amazing about me, Soren. It didn't stop you from leaving me.
Trust me, Sonic running at full speed breaks the sound barrier.
I fly at the speed of sound. Oh, trying to catch this Sonic is going to be so awesome.
All right, enough of the speed envy. How did the 8 of you escape Mobius before it was destroyed? Knuckles used the Master Emerald's Chaos Control, so anyone who was in possession or near a Chaos Emerald was transported to this planet. Knuckles used Chaos Control as the blast from the Metarex's mothership came screaming at our planet. We got out just in time. We must retrieve the elements of harmony immediately. If these Metarex are tracking the Chaos Emeralds, they will certainly be coming here to find them. Surely the elements of harmony will destroy these vicious animals. Now don't go getting your beautiful mane all out of place, Your Majesty. The Metarex are all dead. Cosmo blew herself up with her rage. Her sacrifice took out the entire Metarex fleet. However, they were able to fire the death blow to Mobius before Cosmo could destroy them. The Master Emerald was responsible for our arrival here. Yes, because the Master Emerald needed some stability for the chaos of the Chaos Emeralds. So the Master Emerald chose Equestria as its new home because of the elements of harmony. Harmony and chaos coming together to balance each other out. I never knew until this moment that Mobius and Equestria have always been linked together as one. Then we need to find these 7 Chaos Emeralds and keep them safe. We don't need their extraordinary powers falling into the hooves of evil. If we are going to go through with collecting the 7 Chaos Emeralds, we must do it 1 emerald at a time. These Chaos Emeralds each possess immense power. If you were to bring all 7 Chaos Emeralds together at the same time, this planet would explode. This world saw firsthand this evening just how powerful these emeralds are. When they entered your world, they emitted such violent energy it caused massive lightning storms. That's how I found that emerald so quickly. I just followed the lightning right to that store, Rarity for You. So what you're saying is that it's almost better to keep the Chaos Emeralds away from each other and keep them hidden. No, not necessarily. If we find the emeralds one at a time, we can take each emerald to the Master Emerald, which from what I heard is at an apple orchard. Yes, ma'am. That would be my apple orchard, Sweet Apple Acres. The Master Emerald controls the power of all the Chaos Emeralds. It is the only safe way to keep all 7 Chaos Emeralds together. Your little apple orchard is going to be quite popular for the next several days. My guess is that Knuckles is probably already making Sweet Apple Acres his home since he is the sworn protector of the Master Emerald. Knuckles? This guy doesn't sound too nice. Good old Slugger. He's really a nice guy once he trusts you. He's a bit of a hardhead, though, and doesn't take jokes too well either. Alright, here's my final decision. We will find all 7 Chaos Emeralds and unite them with the Master Emerald, as was intended for them. I am placing the Wonderbolts in charge of this mission. Rouge, since you found the first Chaos Emerald, you will be assisting the Wonderbolts in finding the remaining 6 Chaos Emeralds. Rouge, you will spend the first month of your stay in Equestria with Princess Twilight Sparkle. Twilight, it is your task to acclimate Rouge to Equestria.
Yay me!
When the time comes, I will send a message to Twilight, at which time Rouge you will join the Wonderbolts and begin your search for the Chaos Emeralds. Princess Cadence, please bring forth the elements of harmony. Princess Cadence presents the elements of harmony. Girls, please come up and receive your element. The harnesses of harmony receive their assigned elements. I am giving you your elements, so you will always have them in the event of an immediate emergency. Please, girls, keep these elements safe. It is time for me to raise the sun. I think this conference has addressed all that is needed. Please return home and get some rest. Rainbow Dash and Soren, please come up to my chamber. We have an issue that must be resolved before the both of you leave. Rainbow Dash and Soren go up to Princess Celestia's chamber. So, what's going on, Princess Celestia? I'm ending the marriage of Rainbow Dash and Soren. I saw their quarrel earlier this evening. It was very disheartening to see, especially when I'm the one who performed their wedding ritual. I, for one, am glad you are stepping in, Your Highness, but Soren told me this evening that he would never divorce Rainbow Dash. Boy, you can say that again. Those two are a disaster. Twilight fires a glance at Rouge. Rouge gives the okay look and turns her head away. I have no other choice but to end the marriage myself. Knowing what Soren did to her, I cannot allow Rainbow Dash any more heartache. She harnesses the element of harmony of loyalty, an element she cannot use to its full potential if she has a broken heart. That girl is one tough pony. I really like her. Rouge, please go and wait with my team as they bring our flying chariot around. I don't want to keep you or your team any longer. I better get up to my chamber and end the marriage so every pony can get some rest. Okay, I will talk to you soon, Princess Celestia. Princess Celestia heads up to her chamber. This has been quite the evening, my little ponies. I saw the quarrel the two of you had earlier this evening, and I must say my heart is broken. 2 years ago, I married 2 ponies whose love for each other was the purest example of love any pony could have wanted. But now we come to this evening, and all I see is pain. Rainbow Dash has clearly shown she wants the union of friendship known as marriage to be annulled. However, you, Soren, continue to make a mockery of this union by keeping Rainbow Dash's cutie mark commitment ring attached to your ear, despite not having the slightest interest of staying in the marriage. Your Majesty, with all due respect, I'm not stamping any divorce documents this morning. You are stamping this document tonight, or I will have you arrested for treason. Treason? I'm afraid so, Soren. Rainbow Dash harnesses an element of harmony which keeps Equestria safe. If her heart is broken, she cannot yield her element, thus rendering all the elements of harmony useless. This puts our security at risk, hence treason. Fine. Princess Celestia pulls out the documents. Rainbow Dash, you will also have to stamp again. Rainbow Dash begins to cry as she dips her hoof into the ink. She stamps. I've never stopped loving you, Rainbow Dash.
Really? Soren, even now you still continue to lie to me. Can't you see what this has done to me? I never thought I'd be a sappy pony and fall in love. I always was the girl who loved adventure, speed, and caring for other ponies. Soren, you made me feel love. No other pony ever made me feel this. Even now, as we sit here stamping what's left of our broken marriage away, every piece of my shattered heart still loves you. I put every ounce of my soul into our marriage. And when the day came I decided to resign from the Wonderbolts so we could start our family, you became a coward. I begged you to come home, Soren, and every time it was another excuse. I saw you twice during the last 2 months we were together. The second time I saw you, you had me purposely walk into a restaurant so I could see you with another pony. The night I stamped the divorce documents and my ring fell off my ear was the worst night of my life. I sat in Twilight's hooves for hours as she held me crying into her mane. I no longer want or need an explanation. I just want you to finally admit you failed me.
Soren crying, he dips his hoof into the ink. I am so sorry. Soren stamps. His ring falls to the floor. The hole in Soren's ear heals immediately and turns to a scar. Then, by my royal decree, I pronounce the union of friendship known as marriage between Rainbow Dash and Soren to be officially broken. Soren's ring disappears. Rainbow Dash's ring, which is on her desk at home, has also disappeared.
Take care of yourself, Soren.
Rainbow Dash leaves the chamber and slowly exits Canterlot Castle. She enters the chariot and begins crying. It's going to be all right, Sugar Cube. You stay Rainbow Dash strong, you hear?
It finally happened. He's stamped. We are officially divorced.
As the chariot heads back to Ponyville, no pony could speak. Even Rouge, who was highly sarcastic and witty, respected Rainbow Dash and remained quiet. Meanwhile, back in Manhattan, Rarity was fixing the door to her store. Detective Shamrock was on his way home after a long night at the police station, but before he started on his way home, he decided to pay Rarity a visit. Rarity putting the finishing touches on her door.
There you go, Stitchu, as good as new.
So what happened last night?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Detective Shamrock enters Rarity's store. The door falls off the hinges again. I had a feeling I'd find you here this morning. Sorry about your door again.
Not to worry, Detective. Apparently I'm not capable of properly fixing a door. Stitchu, please call for a locksmith. I need this door fixed right away.
I can fix it for you, Miss Rarity. Begins fixing the door. I just came down to tell you that the bat that broke into your store last night was caught and taken into custody by the Canterlot Castle guards last night.
That ruffian attempted to break into Canterlot Castle too?
Not sure exactly why, but she was snooping around the castle last night during an emergency conference held by all the royalty of Equestria.
The arrogance of this creature knows no bounds. Any idea what the conference was about?
No, but the conference included Princess Celestia, Princess Cadence, Princess Luna, Prince Shining Armor, the Wonderbolts, and the Harnessers of Harmony. So whatever was discussed last night had to be significant.
Oh no, I missed the conference. I must get to Canterlot immediately.
No need, the conference ended early this morning, and the bat that robbed your store was released by Princess Celestia.
Released? Why?
Yes, and as for why, I don't have any ideas. The contents of that conference are confidential. Opening and closing the door. Your door is as good as new, Miss Rarity.
Why, thank you, Detective Shamrock. You've been most helpful.
Just doing my job. Meanwhile, the chariot is now flying over Sweet Apple Acres. The Harnessers of Harmony, Rouge, and Spike now see the Master Emerald and the temple sitting in Sweet Apple Acres. The ponies are awestruck by its majestic beauty in the daylight. Rouge finally breaks the silence that has persisted through the trip back to Ponyville. Inside the chariot. So that's Sweet Apple Acres, huh? Yeah, that's why I call home. It looks so peaceful down there. A huge difference from last night. It's so majestic. Rainbow Dash still staring out the other window.
Yeah, the Master Emerald in Sweet Apple Acres looks so beautiful from up here.
The chariot makes its final destination into Ponyville and lands at the wishing well. Everyone exits the chariot. So this is Ponyville. I'm not sure this town is going to be able to handle me. I've never been so happy to be back into Ponyville. I'm glad it's still in one piece after last night. Rainbow Dash, if you need me, I'm here for you if you need to talk.
Thanks, Twilight. I'm probably just going to go home first and spend the rest of the day at the beach. To me, there is nothing more relaxing. Are we still going, Rainbow Dash? I wasn't sure after, you know.
Her divorce? Really, Rouge?
I'm fine, Twilight. Rouge, I love your style. We are going to be awesome friends. You know me, Fluttershy. A day at the beach is just what I need for therapy. I'm finally free of that heartache. Don't get me wrong, I'm still hurt. But now that Soren and I are officially divorced, I can start truly healing. Fluttershy, I'll see you at the beach.
Rainbow Dash flies off. Wow, she is fast. I gotta hand it to the girl. She is one tough spirit. She's already earned my respect. I gotta get back to Sweet Apple Acres. Ladies, Spike, it's been exciting. Yes, it has been, AJ. Rouge, Spike, are you guys ready to go home? Yeah, my bed is calling me already. Lead the way, lady. As the ponies disperse and head for home, they continue thinking about their future and what actually lies ahead for them. In Manhattan, Rarity is at the train station getting ready to return to Ponyville, wondering if she would be punished by missing the emergency conference. Rainbow Dash is now at home alone. She begins to cry again when she notices her wedding ring has disappeared. Rainbow Dash is certain she will never fall in love again. Applejack trots home, hoping to find that the damage isn't as bad as she thought, and even more important, that her family is safe. However, the ponies aren't the only ones with an uncertain future. The inhabitants of Mobius also have an uncertain future, now living on a new planet and being separated from each other. One inhabitant from Mobius is lying in a grass field looking up at the sky, crying.
Tails! Tails, is that you?
Tails wiping away tears. Yeah. Amy hugs Tails.
Tails, I'm so sorry. We all loved Cosmo.
Why did she have to sacrifice herself? There had to have been another way to destroy the Metarex.
Tails, Cosmo's entire race of people were wiped out by the Metarex. She wanted revenge for her people. Cosmo didn't want to see the Metarex kill her friends, so she did what she had to do to save us.
But Sonic and Shadow each absorbed a Chaos Emerald. They would have been able to destroy the Metarex. Cosmo didn't have to leave me.
Cosmo sacrificed herself because she loved you too, Tails. She couldn't stand by and watch them kill you and all her friends. She already did that once when those savages destroyed her home planet.
I know that, Amy. It's just, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Cosmo was my future, and now I can't help but feel like I don't have a future.
Come on, Tails. I know this hurts now, but just give it some time. We are on a new planet with new beginnings. All our futures have changed. I'm not even sure if my Sonic is still alive. But Tails, our friends are still out there, and I'm sure they are just as scared as we are.
Well, you're right. We do need to find our friends, but the X-Tornado is broken, and the Chaos Emerald that was powering it is gone.
Do you think we can fix it?
By we, you really mean me. Yeah, it's going to take some time, but I think as long as I don't need any parts, I should be able to get the X-Tornado up and running again. In the meantime, we are going to have to find food and water pretty soon.
I don't know. It's pretty desolate here. If we venture out, we may never be able to find the X-Tornado again.
Let me check the X-Tornado out first. If it needs serious repairs, we may as well abandon it. Sweet Apple Acres. Apple Bloom is examining the Master Emerald Temple. Sonic sees Apple Bloom as he is running towards the Master Emerald. Hi! Apple Bloom is startled.
I wasn't going to touch it, I swear.
Hey, it's okay, little girl. I'm not going to hurt you. My name is Sonic, the Hedgehog.
I'm Apple Bloom. This emerald sure is beautiful. I wonder if it's a gift from the gods from my sister Applejack.
Well, I guess you could say that it is. Nice to officially meet someone from this planet. Apple Bloom is a pretty name.
And Sonic the Hedgehog is a cool name. I've never met a hedgehog who could talk before.
Well, that's because I come from a different planet. Apple Bloom is shocked.
You mean you're an alien?
Never been called an alien before, but technically, yeah, I guess I am. But like I said, I mean no harm to anyone. Can you tell me what planet I'm on?
The planet Equestria.
Applejack comes running towards the Master Emerald. Apple Bloom! Apple Bloom, answer me, darling!
I'm over here, Applejack.
What were you thinking coming out? Applejack sees Sonic. Oh, sweet apple fritters.
It's okay, Applejack. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. He's an alien, and he's really sweet.
I know he's an alien who comes from Mobius. I saw you last night getting on that chariot. How do you know about Mobius? We had an emergency conference at Canterlot Castle last night. Princess Luna told us all about your home planet being destroyed. I'm mighty sorry about that. Oh, hey, it wasn't your fault.
Sonic's planet was destroyed, Applejack?
Yes. Apple Bloom, this is where you start heading back toward the house, Missy. This is adult conversation your little ears shouldn't be hearing.
Oh, come on, Applejack.
Oh, nothing. Stop your belly aching and get back to the house. Go on. Apple Bloom starts back towards the house. She's an amazing little girl. Oh, shucks. She might be my sister, but I love her and protect her as if she were my own child. She loves and respects you very highly. She asked me if the Master Emerald over here was a gift from the gods to you. Applejack blushes. That Apple Bloom, she's going to make some pony very happy when she gets older. I also met one of your friends last night at the conference. Her name was Rouge. Crazy gal, cute though, really funny and quick-witted. Yep, definitely Rouge. Do you know where she is? She's staying with my friend Twilight Sparkle. Is that the purple pony? Yep, that'd be her. I can't believe Twilight and Rouge are going to be roommates. They are so different. I haven't been here long and I already know what you mean. I know now why Rouge calls you Mobius's hero. You're such a great guy and super sweet. Really? Rouge said all that, huh? Yeah, and she said we'd never catch you. Well, I guess Rouge was wrong about one thing then. Speaking of running, I better get a move on. I have to find the rest of my friends. Applejack, it was nice meeting you. And tell Apple Bloom I said goodbye. I can honestly see why she loves you so much. Oh, stop that flatterer business. It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonic, and if you need a place to stay, you got one here. I'll have to keep that in mind. Catch you later. Oh, one last thing. Watch out for Rainbow Dash. She's the fastest pony on the planet, and she's out to catch you. But don't go fretting. Rainbow Dash is a sweetheart. She just loves speed and a good challenge. Well, hopefully I run into her. Sonic bolts away. Applejack's hat blows off. Blazing, he's fast. Rainbow Dash is going to have fun with him. Sonic running towards Ponyville. As he continues running, he passes Twilight, Spike, and Rouge.
What, in Ponyville? Rainbow Dash does this all the time with her flybys.
Honey, that wasn't Rainbow Dash. That would be Sonic. Twilight fixing her mane.
Are you kidding me? I know you said he was fast.
Don't fix your mane yet. Here he comes. Sonic bolts back towards Twilight, Spike, and Rouge. He slams on the brakes right in front of Twilight. Twilight's mane goes back into place.
Well, at least you fixed my mane.
Sorry about that, Twilight.
How do you know my name?
I just met Applejack and Applebloom at Sweet Apple Acres. Very sweet girls. They told me about you taking in Rouge. Good luck with this one. I beg your pardon, Little Red Shoes. Twilight and I are going to be besties in a week. So you were checking on the Master Emerald. Was Knuckles there yet? No, I haven't seen Knuckles. In fact, you're the first person from Mobius I've seen since we got here. I'm glad you made it, Rouge. Sonic hugs Rouge. Yeah, I always knew you had a thing for me, Sonic. I'm a step up from Amy any day of the week. And thank heavens Applejack met you before Knuckles. Otherwise, she'd have a different opinion about the boys from Mobius. Ah, Knuckles is a cool guy once you get through his rough edges. Twilight over here thought you were Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, because Rainbow Dash is the only other pony I've ever seen who's as fast as you, Sonic.
Wow, Applejack said the same thing. I'm telling you, there's no way she's catching Sonic. He runs at the speed of sound.
I'm Spike.
Sonic shakes his hand. Pleasure. Name's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, Rainbow Dash flies at the speed of sound, and it's totally awesome. The Sonic Rainboom is the most beautiful thing in Equestria.
Rouge and Sonic. Sonic Rainboom?
Oh, just you wait. It's absolutely breathtaking. Anyway, guys, I'm going inside to sleep. Nice meeting you, Sonic.
Likewise, Spike. Spike walks into Twilight's castle.
Yeah, when Rainbow Dash flies at her fastest, she creates a sonic boom, and the sound waves are all the colors of the rainbow.
I can't wait to meet this girl. It should be a great race. Why am I not surprised, Sonic? First day on a new planet and already looking to race the locals.
Well, if you're so interested in meeting Rainbow Dash, she's heading to the beach today. If you take that road all the way through Ponyville, the beach is about 5 miles outside of town. Fluttershy will be with her too. She's a yellow pony with a pink mane. Oh, I'm rambling on now. I really need to take a bath and get some rest.
Twilight, don't you think we should tell Sonic about the Chaos Emerald we have?
I wasn't sure if Princess Celestia wanted him to know about that, Rouge.
You found a Chaos Emerald?
Rouge found it. It's in the bag around my neck.
May I? Twilight nods. The plan is they want to collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds and put them with the Master Emerald, as was intended for them to be.
Sonic takes the Chaos Emerald out.
Using the Master Emerald to control the Chaos. I guess it's a good idea, especially if Knuckles plans on guarding the Master Emerald. Here's a tip. Keep that emerald with you until you find all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds. The Chaos Emeralds react to each other when they are near other Chaos Emeralds. So in other words, you can use a Chaos Emerald to find another Chaos Emerald. Really? I never knew that. Seriously, Rouge? As serious as Dr. Eggman wanting world domination.
Thanks, Sonic. That's genius. Rouge, this will help you and the Wonderbolts find all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, it's a pretty nifty trick Tails and I used to find the Chaos Emeralds on Mobius. Good times. Yeah, they were, Speedy Red Shoes. Why don't you go meet that dream girl of yours and have your jollies with her in a race? Twilight mortified.
For goodness sake, Rouge, she just got divorced.
What? It's the truth. All Sonic loves is racing.
Sonic smiles.
I better let you ladies get some rest. Twilight, it was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too, Sonic. Sorry I'm not as talkative as usual. I'm just exhausted from that overnight emergency conference last night.
Sonic puts the Chaos Emerald back in the Rarity for You bag.
Don't want to forget that baby.
Rouge hugs her again. Always a good time when you're around. Don't be a stranger. I really like Ponyville. Definitely at the top of my list of places I want to settle down. You can count on seeing me soon. Sonic speeds off towards Ponyville. And there goes our hero. He's amazing. Cute, too. Get in line, sweetheart. Many girls have tried, and none of them have gotten Sonic. Rouge looks at Twilight's castle. Wait, you live in a frickin' tree? Don't bats live in trees? Besides, it's a huge castle built with the tree inside it. I'm not a typical bat. I'm actually an intelligent life form who has evolved from such primitive means. Twilight and Rouge enter the castle. That's debatable. I'm just kidding. I'm rubbing off on you already. Told you we were going to be besties inside a week. Spike snoring in his bed on the floor. Aw, poor Spike. I love what you've done with the place, sweetie. No wonder you're single. Nothing but books. You need to get out more and live life. That's why Princess Celestia forced me to move to Ponyville, so I could make new friends and harness the power of the elements of harmony. Ugh, we've clocked out for the day. Always a history lesson with you. Have you always been a nerd? I'm not a nerd. I'm just well-educated and well-informed. That's the definition of a nerd. Twilight makes the pony pouty face at Rouge. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I was kind of into nerds for a while. So where do we sleep? I sleep up in my private chamber. I have some nice rafters up there for you. Rouge laughs hysterically. Wow, underneath that serious facade is a down-to-earth kind of pony. We really are going to get along great, but seriously, where do I sleep? Twilight jokingly, you can sleep with me in my chamber. Rouge's jaw drops. Well, lucky for you, I swing both ways. I have to admit, I'm shocked. Twilight bites her lip and blushes. I have like 5 guest bedrooms. And there it is, Miss Uppity returns. Don't understand why when you probably don't have many guests. Twilight shakes her head. I'm taking a bath and going to bed, Rouge. Please make yourself at home. Twilight enters the bathroom. That girl has a wild side. Back in Manhattan, Rarity is preparing to board a one-way train to Ponyville when she overhears a conversation at the teller's window. Cream the Bunny and Cheese the Chew are trying to get onto the train heading for Ponyville. Cream believes Ponyville sounds like a great place to visit. Like all the inhabitants of Mobius, Cream is desperately trying to find her friends. Cream is saddened her and Cheese cannot ride the train because they have no money. Rarity, being the element of harmony known as generosity, has decided to help Cream and Cheese. Rarity has extra points on her frequent train user account from all the trips she takes all over Equestria, so she uses them on Cream and Cheese. Meanwhile, back at Ponyville Beach, Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash are lying in the sand listening to music and drinking apple cider. It was a wonderful summer day, and Fluttershy was determined to make Rainbow Dash feel great this afternoon. The girls were listening to Rah Rah's debut album titled Awakening. Rainbow Dash was singing along to Alive.
This song is my new fight song. Seriously, Fluttershy, listen to the lyrics. That's everything I'm going through right now. I feel alive. I feel like the air is rushing in. Now it's clear I can't go back again.
Rainbow Dash puts on her sunglasses. Sonic sits in the sand on the other side of the lake.
Thanks for still coming out with me today, Dash. I just want you to be happy. I will always come to the beach with you, Fluttershy. I mean, come on. There's nothing better than hanging out with my best friend ever. And right now, my friends are what makes me happy these days. I'm looking forward to making some new friends, too. Definitely. I can't wait to meet this Sonic the Hedgehog. Rouge says I can't catch him, but you know me, Fluttershy. I always answer a challenge.
Sonic hears Rainbow Dash. He smirks and lays in the sand. Sonic to himself. I better rest a couple of minutes before I decide to race her. She's so beautiful on top of it.
Ready for a swim, Shy? Yes.
Pinkie Pie comes running down the beach.
Cannonball!
Sonic raises his head. He's giggling.
Now that's how you make an entrance.
Rainbow Dash takes to the sky.
You think that was cool? Watch this, every pony.
Rainbow Dash notices Sonic laying on the beach.
I call this one the Rainbow Missile.
Sonic is now watching intently. Rainbow Dash flies into the lake and goes underneath the water. When she reaches the bottom of the lake, she gathers her energy and pushes off the bottom of the lake and shoots straight back into the sky with a rainbow trail behind her. She does a couple of rainbow loop-de-loops and gently does a cannonball into the water.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash, you're amazing. That was off the hook faux cheesy, Rainbow Deezy.
Sonic giving a standing ovation on the beach.
Dash, who is that? I'm not sure, but let's go find out.
Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and Pinkie Pie go over to Sonic.
He's a hedgehog. He has to be from the planet Mobius.
Fluttershy nudges Rainbow Dash.
He's really cute.
Yeah, I am from Mobius. The name's Sonic the Hedgehog. I heard from Applejack that you wanted to catch me, Rainbow Dash. Twilight says you're the fastest on the planet. She said you were going to be here, so I figured why make you wait. Rainbow Dash standing next to Sonic.
Is that a challenge?
What could I say? I love speed. And when I hear someone is as fast as me, I have to see for myself. So yeah, it's a challenge.
Oh my. Oh, it is so on.
See ya when I stop. Sonic bolts away from the beach and Ponyville.
Wow, he's incredibly fast. My turn, Sonic.
Rainbow Dash takes off in flight after Sonic.
Go, Rainbow Dash!
Rainbow Dash begins to close in on Sonic. Time to break some sound. Sonic gets an amazing speed burst that breaks the sound barrier. He makes a quick U-turn and runs right past Rainbow Dash in the other direction. See you later.
Oh, this guy is amazing!
Rainbow Dash turns around and chases after Sonic again. Man, she is amazing. Cute, too. Rainbow Dash makes a beeline into the sky.
She's going to do a Sonic Rainbow, Pinkie.
Rainbow Dash is at the correct height for the Sonic Rainboom.
Game over, Hedgehog!
Rainbow Dash races towards the ground, moving at an unbelievable speed. What is she up to? Rainbow Dash powers up. She gets one last burst of speed, causing a Sonic Rainboom. And there it is.
Sonic Rainboom!
Sonic looks back in awe, completely distracted by the Sonic Rainboom's beauty. Rainbow Dash zooms past Sonic. Whoa! Rainbow Dash lands a few hundred feet in front of Sonic. Sonic looking for Rainbow Dash. Sonic looks forward and is in shock to see Rainbow Dash in front of him. He tries to slow down. Sonic slows to a stop just as Rainbow Dash tags him.
Gotcha!
Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie are cheering very loudly. I heard that you were amazing, but I never imagined you'd actually catch me.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Honestly, you're the fastest thing in Equestria on feet. You were totally awesome. Breaking the sound barrier while running? I've never seen anything like that.
Well, I've never seen anything like that Sonic Rainboom. Spike told me it was breathtaking, and man, that doesn't even describe its beauty.
I know, it's so pretty. Yeah, pretty off the hook if you ask me. I've never had to use a sonic rain boom to actually catch some, Pony. There's no way I would have caught you otherwise. Well, there was that one time you used it to save Verity's life when she was falling out of the sky.
I better get going. I have a lot more exploring to do. I have to find the rest of my friends.
Wait, you're leaving? Wait a second, I beat you, so you should stay and hang out with us here at the beach.
Tempting, but I don't know how to swim. And besides, we didn't put a wager on whether or not you'd catch me.
You don't have to go into the water, Sonic. I tell you what, if you stay and hang out with us, I'll go out with you tomorrow and help you find your friends. Come on, Hedgie. We have apple cider, music, volleyball, and did I mention you'd be with the coolest girls in Equestria?
Well, when you put it like that. All right, count me in, but only because you said you would help me find my friends.
Best beach party ever!
They walk back towards the beach. What exactly is apple cider?